On the last episode, I spoke about revealing my new car. Well, I just did a boba run right now with my eldest daughter, so I'm gonna park the car and we'll do a proper reveal. It's been a pretty busy holiday, so I haven't got a chance to do much vlogs. Uploaded a few shorts recently, so go ahead and check those out. Like I mentioned earlier, I'm going to use this episode to reveal my new car. Right in front of me is my garage door. Without further ado, let's go ahead and flip this camera and check out my new car. That's right. I got me a first generation Nissan Xterra, and please excuse the car right now. I've been taking it out for a few off-road sessions already, and recently it's been raining a lot, so the car is really dirty. After I bought my car, I already had some off-roading trips lined up, and I've taken it a few times already. This car is really convenient for everyday use. It has a nice elevated driving experience, so getting around is pretty easy. I have a lot of parts lined up for my new car, so what I'm going to do on the next episode is clean it up, install the new parts, then I'll do a proper reveal and show you ins and outs of the car. So what made me choose the Nissan Xterra? Well, there was a lot of cars that I was taking into consideration, and it was arranged from maybe getting another JDM sports car as another project, but at the same time, I've always wanted to get involved with the Overland lifestyle. Although I had several options, it really came down to either my Xterra or this one truck. And that truck is the Ford Explorer Sport Track. I was staying away from any full-size truck, and so my first option was to get a mid-size truck that had the shape and the characteristics of what I'm looking for in a Overland build. Aside from aesthetics, this car was rated for reliability pretty high, so that's another factor that attracted me to it. The next couple of slides are some samples of builds that I really admired, and so that's why this was one of my top picks. I think adding an Overland element to the channel is really going to benefit it and make it grow, because I have my 911 as my sports car, and then I have my M5 as the super sedan, and now I have my Xterra to cover the Overland culture. On the last episode, there was a little teaser as far as the new logo for AutoHype that I put on my 911 and my M5. And the example of that logo was actually a part of my Xterra. So it's a little inroad into today's vlog and the reveal of my Xterra. Here's the roof carriage on the last episode when I was revealing the new logo. It's upside down, so it's a little bit hard to view, but I purchased this used online because the original owner for my Xterra didn't want to have this in the car, so they removed it, but they didn't save it. So I had to go online and look for a replacement that was in good shape so that I could restore it a little bit and maintain that OEM look again. And then here is the carriage for the cargo. And then these are the visors for the windows. So I got all 4 visors I'm going to install. The previous owner also didn't like the running boards or the Nerf bars. So I was able to source the running boards from a second gen Xterra, which is a little bit more thicker and it's a straighter line. Whereas with the first generation Xterra, there's a little curve towards the front of it. So I'm going to add this to my car to give a little bit more of a Overland look. Here's the condition of the rooftop cargo carriage. It had some signs of wear, but overall it's in pretty good shape. I just had to clean it really good and then revive the finish. The following pictures is the end result of putting about maybe an hour, hour and a half of work into it, giving it a good clean and also adding some solution to bring back the original color. Really brought out good results. So what are my plans for my Xterra? Well, you just saw a couple of the items that I just purchased for it. So I'm going to start off with those items. I have a cargo carrier on the back of my truck, and I plan on building a portable kitchen. I also got some equipment for Overland adventures, which includes a portable stove, a portable sink. I also have a lot of the camping gear like folding seats and other accessories. I'm really glad I made the decision to go this route as far as adding this car to the channel, because I noticed whereas with my Celica or my MX-6 or any of my other JDM cars, the excitement is back now. So when I go shop around for parts for the Xterra, it's just as exciting as when I'm shopping for parts for my 911 or my M5. My 911 and M5 are pretty much cleaned and put away for the rest of the year. I don't have any events or places I want to take it just yet, so they're pretty much going to be stuck in the garage for a few weeks. You can see behind me, I have a new set of cars. I have a total of 4 cars to add to my collection, and I'm pretty excited that 2 of them are Lamborghinis. I have the Aventador SV as well as the Veneno, my very first Dodge Viper, as well as my 911 to add, which is in the 124 scale. I added a shelf there so that I could transfer some of the model cars down here, and then I'm going to reorganize the 124 model scale cars. So I have this compartment here pretty much open. So I'm going to try to find a way to lay out some of my cars, maybe have all the Lamborghinis in one row. But we'll go ahead and shuffle these around and update my collection. So that's going to do it for today's episode. Thanks for joining, and we'll see you on the next one.